So do you want to learn how to can marinara sauce, or as some of you would call it, Sunday gravy? Well, then you need to follow me. So well, good day. Today I want to show you how we can marinara sauce. You can find this recipe in the new or the all-new ball book of canning and preserving, and it's on page 204. Here are the 20 pounds of the very last of the seasoned tomatoes. So we're going to take these in, wash them up, quarter them up, and in the Nesco cooker they go. Is cut your tomatoes in half or quarters. Okay, let's go ahead and add our sauteed onions that I already have sauteed up on the stove. And they're nice and translucent, like how you like them and want them for this recipe. And stir them all in. And I think I'm going to let the sauce go for another hour, and then well, I just turned this off, and I'm going to get my Norpro Sauce Master all set up, and we're going to run the marinara mixture here through it, and we'll resume from there. Okay, I have my strainer all set up, and I'm going to take the tomato mixture here, and I'm going to bring it over here, and I'm going to put it inside my hopper here, and I'm going to continue to fill my hopper up with the tomato mixture for my marinara sauce. So I'll meet you when I'm finished filling up my hopper. Alright, I have my hopper here all filled up. We're going to go down here on the crank, and we're going to crank it around, and I'm hoping it's catching on camera. And it's going to come down the chute here, and all the good stuff is going to come into this pot that we have here, and the skins and the core of the tomato and the seeds are going to be going into the glass pot that I don't think you can see right now, but we'll get a better angle of that later on. But right now I'm going to show you how we put it through the sauce master here. Go ahead, crank it. Well, this is what I got after I ran it through my sauce master by Norpro. And that's the 20 pounds of Roma tomatoes that we have cooked down. We put through the sauce master. This is the skins of the tomatoes and the cores of the tomato and the seeds, along with what you see right here, the onions that were cooked. Now, I've said it in a couple of my other past videos when I used the sauce master of mine, that you can take this and put this on your dehydrator tray and go ahead and dehydrate that, and then put that in your coffee mill or coffee grinder and grind all this up, and this would give you a gourmet tomato paste because of the onions that have been added to this. And you grind it up into a powder, and you can use this powder in anything that might be needing to be thickened up. I'm pretty sure I did a video of it. I don't want to redo any of my videos that I have done in the past. But to show that I have done this before, right here is my tomato powder that I have done. And I put tomato paste on mine because that's what usually mine, when I need some tomato paste, you know, some recipes will call for like maybe a tablespoon of tomato paste. Well, I don't want to open up a whole can of tomato paste and just use it and have the rest of it go to waste. So there you go. Reconstitute it. I would sit there and say 1 tablespoon of the paste to maybe a teaspoon of hot water, and let it all reconstitute, and you got yourself 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. You might need to add a little bit more water, or you might have to use a little bit less. By trial and error, you'll find out what the right medium is. So I'm going to continue going on and cooking my marinara sauce. Okay, well, let's go ahead and continue on with our marinara sauce. I'm going to be attempting to use my Ball Fresh Tech automatic jam and jelly maker for the rest of the procedure on my marinara sauce that we're going to be canning up. So let's go ahead and grab Okay, I'm going to stop right about there. And we're going to have to cook this down anyways. But I say it took over half of the pan there that we've done, so I'm pretty pleased. Like I say, this is going to be cooking down anyways, so I'm in no rush. I'm going to still continue to do it in my Ball Fresh Tech automatic jam and jelly maker here, and I'm going to put the rest of the ingredients in. Now you're going to be needing 1 cup of white wine. Well, I don't quite have a full cup of white wine, so I'm also going to be substituting some red cooking wine along with my white cooking wine. Okay. And then you're going to be wanting to add 1 tablespoon of salt. So I'm going to grab my salt here. Okay, and then you're going to be needing 1 tablespoon of dried oregano. So go ahead, add your 1 tablespoon. And to that, you're going to want 2 teaspoons of pepper. And then 6 cloves of garlic. Well, I don't have the fresh garlic, but I have my dehydrated garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and add a good palmful. And then we're going to want 2 bay leaves. Okay, we'll go down here to our jelly button. We'll give that a push, and we're going to increase this to 30. Go over here and push enter. And we're going to allow the jam and jelly maker to do its magic. Okay, let's go ahead and add the rest of our marinara mixture. Okay, I just wanted to show you how our marinara sauce is looking. And I already went ahead and I already started scraping down the sides. And now I'm going to scrape down the mixing arm and stuff. But as you can see, it's beautiful looking sauce. I would just like to have it just a tad thicker. But go ahead. If you would want to put yours in jars now, go ahead. But I'm going to let my jam and jelly maker here cool off for its final time, and I'm going to run it one more time on the jelly cycle before I put mine into jars. Okay, let's go ahead and let's first off, I want you to remove them 2 bay leaves. Okay, now we can ladle it into our jars now that we added our fruit fresh to this. And I did find the other bay leaf and I did remove it. I put that up on top here. So once again, ladle it into your jars. Leaving a 1/2 inch headspace. Just put that in there, and then go ahead, dip your paper toweling into vinegar, and go ahead, wipe the rim of your canning jar. And because this is liquid, you won't be needing to debubble, but usually I would be telling you to debubble, but we're not going to be debubbling because it's a sauce. Grab your canning ring, finger tighten, and then you're going to want a hot water bath. Can these for 40 minutes. You're going to put these in your hot water bath canner. You're going to bring your hot water bath canner back up to a boil, and when it's at a boil, that's when we're going to start our timing process of 40 minutes.